Tonight on Super Size versus Super Skinny, tensions run high as 24-stone Laura and 8-stone Jake clash in a food standoff.
It's absolutely terrible. It tastes disgusting.
So what am I drinking? That doesn't really taste that nice.
Oh dear. I mean, what does your husband say when you eat stuff like this?
It's normally at work.
Well, this is a dessert, not like a breakfast.
Laura heads off for some off for some transatlantic shock treatment and discovers a few harsh realities.
I have to find a hospital that can suit my size. In fact, they've actually talked about having to go to the local zoo.
That's so humiliating.
And in Vegas, Dr. Christian discovers the shocking effects of obesity on the body and tries out a revolutionary new wound healing system.
I think I could probably handle this. Yeah, definitely.
Obesity in Britain is reaching epidemic proportions. A recent survey suggests that by 2050, over 50% of people in the UK, that's the majority of the population, will be obese. With weight-related illnesses such as heart disease and type 2 diabetes claiming over 10,000 lives in Britain each year, it's time we transformed our disastrous diets. Dr. Christian wants to address both ends of our nation's appalling eating habits. So in the feeding clinic, he's getting super size and super skinny to swap diets. He's hoping that by eating each other's terrible meals, it will be a kickstart for change.
OK, Laura, come forward. So I've chosen to swap you with Jake.
Hi. Hi. You're really tiny compared to me.
I know, quite a shock actually, I must admit. You're quite a large woman.
The first thought coming to my head was, you're really skinny.
I was shocked when I got paired with Laura. I was just taken back by how big she was. So what's your diet like?
Crisps and chocolate.
Energy drinks, I drink a lot of them.
I'm definitely going to struggle.
Yeah, I think you might. I'm going to agree with you on that one.
It's going to be fun. Not eating a lot.
I think it's going to be hard for her to control that hunger. But for me, it's going to be hard to stomach it, really.
Laura gets most of her calories from chocolate, whereas Jake survives on a rather unusual diet of Bakewell tarts and energy drinks. They both love their sugary foods, but they're at opposite ends of the spectrum. I'm hoping that their time in the feeding clinic will show them both where they're going wrong.
Mother of one, Laura from Kettering, is only 23 years old, yet already weighs more than her age, tipping the scales at 24 stone. And the main culprit for her ballooning weight, her addiction to all things sweet.
Favourite food would be chocolate. It has to be chocolate. It would be a big bar of chocolate, and I don't realise how much I'm eating until it's gone.
But it's not just chocolate that's causing Laura's excessive weight gain.
Crisps, biscuits, cake, pasties, sweets. It's nice to just have a little pig out.
Laura also has a novel and highly calorific tea time treat she likes to serve up for the family.
One of my favourite things to make is a London pizza. Cheese and tomato pizza, chips and garlic mayonnaise.
Laura is a self-confessed comfort eater.
I feel like eating mainly when I'm bored or if I'm upset. It's like comfort food, really.
Laura's emotional eating began as a child.
I got bullied. I wasn't the slimmest person like everyone else. I blocked it out by eating.
To hide it from her family, she would binge in secret.
I'd probably eat my snacks either on the way home from school or in my room so they wouldn't know I was eating it.
And this secret snacking has continued into her adult life. As soon as husband Nick leaves for work, out comes the sweet tray.
There has been times when I've come home from work and I've actually found all the wrappers and things. It definitely causes friction.
Being mum to 18-month-old Alfie, Laura's biggest fear is what lies ahead for both her future and for her sons.
I just want to be able to run around with him and play with him. But, I mean, I haven't got the energy to do that. It's just heartbreaking, really. I don't just need to do it for me, I need to do it for my relationship, and I want to be around for Alfie growing up.
Whilst Laura's comfort eating has caused her weight to balloon, the opposite is true of our super skinny. In Leeds, 18-year-old black belt kickboxer Jake weighs in at 8 stone 2. Training up to 5 times a week, Jake dreams of becoming a professional kickboxer, but instead of eating like a champion, he survives on a sugary liquid diet.
I don't really eat breakfast. I'll just have like an energy drink because it fills me up and removes the need to eat.
Consuming as many as 6 cans every day, Jake's riding an eternal sugar roller coaster and is relying on these drinks to sustain his energy levels.
It's the instant kick that you get, and because it is instant, you do obviously feel the need to sort of later on have another one to keep the energy going.
Jake is very aware just how accustomed his body has become to his energy drinking habit.
If I didn't have energy drinks through the day, I'd probably just pass out.
Mum Liz is also worried about the effect the energy drinks are having on him.
His sugar levels are going berserk. He can become irritable. Do you have to have them energy drinks?
Yeah.
It drives me mad.
When Jake can be bothered to eat, he likes to keep things plain and simple.
My favourite snack is bagel tart. You've got jam and a layer of ice in. It is delicious.
Jake's weight has always been a worry for him.
There's never been a time in my life where I've been happy with my weight. I've always been skinny. I've been bullied. School was terrible. Obviously, I was smaller than everyone else. It did kind of affect me, and people used that to get at me.
Jake wants to take his fitness to another level and build a career from it, but he knows that his poor diet is what's preventing him.
I'm never going to be as fit as I can be with the body I've got now. And if I'm going to teach people, I need to set a physical example. I want to look healthy and look fit.
Before our super skinny and super sizer enter the feeding clinic, Dr. Christian is sending 24-stone Laura for some transatlantic shock treatment. Laura's visiting the town of O'Fallon, Missouri, for a terrifying glimpse of her possible future if she doesn't stop her extreme eating.
My name is Betsy Hall Ingram. I'm 43 years old and I weigh 39 stone 3 pounds.
And like Laura, there is one thing that Betsy always finds comfort from.
I love chocolate. Sometimes that chocolate just like makes everything in the world go away. If I'm having a really stressful day, eating just makes it all better.
Betsy's extreme weight means she relies not only on her mother and partner to care for her, but also her 12-year-old son, Matthew. Her lack of mobility makes him more like a carer than her son.
He carries things for me. He does things for me. I'll hear myself yell, Matt, can you come help me? Matthew, can you do this? Matthew, Matthew, Matthew. I mean, it's my job to take care of him, not his job to take care of me. It's horrible.
A few years ago, obesity resulted in a family tragedy for Betsy.
My dad weighed what I weigh now, and he was 60 when he died of a massive heart attack.
Like her late father, Betsy also has a life-threatening heart condition, as well as other weight-related health issues, and has to take a multitude of pills to survive.
Seriously, if I don't get some of this weight off in 10 years, I'll be dead.
20 years her senior and 15 stone heavier, will the challenges of Betsy's life scare Laura into kicking her junk food habit?
Hello, hi, I'm Betsy. How are you?
Oh.
Good, come on in. Thank you. Make yourself comfortable. The couch will swallow you. Hey, Mom, would you mind making Laura a glass of water?
And it's not long until Laura and Betsy find some common ground.
Are you a junk food eater? You like a lot of junk?
I like my crisps and my chocolate.
Gotta have that chocolate. Yeah, see, exactly. Oh, my God. Chocolate.
It's a shock when you see someone who's a lot bigger than you. I've never really met anyone bigger than me. She's the largest I've ever seen.
But chocolate's not the only thing close to each of their hearts.
I've got a little boy who's 18 months.
Aww.
He's the little baby.
What's your child's name?
Alfie.
My son, he helps me clean my house. He helps me get dressed sometimes. Is that what you want Alfie to do with you?
No, don't want him to have to help me do anything.
How do you think Alfie would feel if you couldn't ever pick him up again because you weren't here?
Yeah, he'd hate me for it.
It really hit home talking about family and knowing that she relies on her son.
Matthew, will you grab my pillow?
Yeah.
Every time.
Don't really want Alfie to get things for me. I want to be able to do it myself.
The strain on Betsy's joints means that she can walk no more than a few metres.
If you need to stop, just let me know. Like I said, I'll let you set the pace because I can.
Honestly,
I can go faster.
Yeah, don't. It does hit home that I could end up being like that, and I don't really want that to happen. I understand I need to lose the weight. I just need that kick at the backside.
Next day, Betsy takes Laura to her favourite American diner and meets up with some of her friends.
Morning, ladies. This is Laura.
Over breakfast, Betsy and Laura hear some home truths.
You know, I see how out of breath you get when you're walking. And it is a concern that your health issues.
I mean, I'm no skinny mini either, so I can just imagine the struggles that you have.
And Laura opens up about her comfort eating.
Do you know what triggers it?
It's boredom and loneliness because I'm at home with just my son all day and you can't really have a good conversation with an 18-month-old. So I think that's the downfall for me.
I think it goes on down the line because if mom's overeating or having bad food choices, that means the child's going to have them same bad choices as well. Laura, it's very nice to meet you. Good luck.
I know. Unknown to her and Betsy, Dr. Christian's en route to meet them.
I put Betsy and Laura together because they have a huge number of similarities. They're both emotional eaters. Betsy is a very accurate vision of Laura in 20 years' time.
Hello. How are you?
I'm okay.
Hi, Betsy. I'm Christian. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
What is that you've got there?
Biscuits and gravy.
Was that your idea, Betsy?
I love it. This and chocolate.
That's what you two kind of have in common, isn't it?
Yes. We both need to lose the weight for our children.
I would say that both of you are real emotional eaters, aren't you? Food is a massive comfort.
Yeah.
Isn't it? And do you find you kind of sabotage your weight loss attempts? When things are going badly, you just go, sod it, you know, and you do.
So, yeah. You convince yourself, well, it's not working anyway, so I might as well have this.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You have a bad day, and then it goes into a bad week, to a bad month, to I've given up.
Dr. Christian wants to show Laura the serious health problems that come from years of comfort eating.
Goodness me, look at that.
Whoa.
That's quite shocking, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a diabetic medication.
Yes.
We've got a blood pressure pill here.
Yes.
And then this is a antacid tablet.
I constantly have heartburn, indigestion.
Very strong painkiller.
I take it 3 times a day for the pain in my knees, my legs, and my back.
When you're carrying a lot of weight around, it's sort of grinding away on these joints. What about you, or do you have aches and pains?
I've got back pain and knee pain.
It's just the same then?
Yeah.
I have a vitamin D deficiency. I'm severely anemic. I have a thinning wall in my heart.
Cholesterol pills to avoid heart disease, actually. And then you're on aspirin as well, so this is a blood thinner to help prevent clots. Again, if you're overweight, the risk of blood clots is quite high.
At over 39 stone, even checkups at the local hospital can be challenging.
It's difficult. I have to find a hospital that can suit my size. In fact, they've actually talked about maybe even resorting to having to go to the local zoo to be able to use the equipment. Yes.
They were serious?
They were very serious.
That's so humiliating.
Yes.
Actually, isn't it?
Laura may be 15 stone lighter than Betsy, but if she carries on getting bigger, she too could...
Hello! Magandang umagang kay ganda, kabayan. Sa mga hindi po, para po yun sa mga DXN member, sa mga hindi pa ho member, magandang hapon po. Yan. Okay, so nakaka-amaze po itong pinapanood ko. Yung pong kasunod nito, kung may oras pa, ano rin po natin, dudugtong natin kung may time pa ho tayo at sa ganitong oras, 1 o'clock lang po tayo. Okay, bago tayo mag-start, mag-pray muna po tayo. Anak, Espiritu Santo. Amen. Lord, salamat po sa oras na to. Ako po'y binigay na naman ng sapat na lakas, sapat na kakayanan, makapagbigay po ng magandang balita, lalo na po sa aming kalusugan. Lord, patnubayan niyo po ako, hipuin niyo po ang isip ko at puso upang sa ganon, makapagbigay tayo ng magagandang balita. Sa pangalan ni Jesus, Amen. Okay, magandang umaga, magandang hapon, at lahat ng klase ng magaganda nasa atin na. Okay, so gulat po ako rito sa video na to, kung mapapansin ninyo, meron pong mga iba't ibang klaseng gamot. Okay, disclaimer po, tayo po hindi drugs, tayo po mga food supplement. At sa mga hindi nakakakilala, I'm Jason Pacia, isa Executive Star Diamond in DXN International, retired Philippine Airlines employee. Okay, so forward po tayo, no? At meron po tayong makikita rito mga medical doctors. Yan. At ito po mga medical doctors, nakakatuwa po dahil po sa ating DXN Philippines Management, sila po yung patuloy na nakikipag-coordinate sa ating mga medical doctors. Kay Dr. Danilo Sadsad, good morning po. Good afternoon din do sa mga hindi pa alam bakit lagi tayong good morning. Kasi lagi po tayo nagbibigay ng pag-asa. Yan po yung logo ng DXN. Kay Dr. Vic Caagbay, okay, at kay Dr. Magsino, at kay Dr. Bantiles. At yung latest na napanood po natin, at yung hindi po nakapanood, pwede ko pong bigay yung link kay Dr. Flordeliza Lalas, Ridulme. Good morning po. Okay. At sa February 2, magbabalik ang ating medical doctor si Danilo Sadsad. Yan, abangan po natin yan. The doctor is in. February 2 at ipapaliwalag naman po. Ang topic naman po niya, the doctor is in, Spirulina in focus. Grabe, ano? At isa po yan sa nagustuhan ko sa negosyo to dahil ang pinalalakas po ang ating immune system. Yan. Pag meron po mga distraction, hinihinaan ko yung volume para hindi po tayo affected na kahit paano. Magtuloy-tuloy po kasi isang oras lang po ang hinihingi natin. Sa mga DXN members ko, panoorin nyo. Kung hindi nyo po mapanood ngayon, pwede natin i-replay. Ito pong aking video ngayon ay recorded. Then mamaya ipopost po natin ito sa ating YouTube channel. Okay? At doon sa ating Facebook. Okay? Kung mapapansin po natin, meron po ritong nakalagay kung kilala nyo ang ating Master Wealth na si Robert Kiyosaki. Wealth Creation Robert Kiyosaki is author of #1 best-selling personal finance book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And he on a mission to share what is health, wealth. Nakakatuwa po, no? Sa mga nababasa ko, sa mga napapanood ko, kasi po hindi ko po ito talaga, sabihin na lang natin na hindi ko ito nakagisnan o naging napag-aralan itong mga health and wealth na to dahil busy po ako sa 20 years ko sa work sa Philippine Airlines. Pero kapag ginusto mo pala, kahit anong mangyari, pwede. Okay? Enjoy mo lang yung ginagawa mo dahil napakaganda po na maging healthy tayo at napakahirap po na may sakit. Sabi nga po, bawal magkasakit. Ano po ba product natin? Yan. Yung hindi yung nakapanood ng aking video ng part 1 last Saturday, may link po ako, panoorin nyo po yun at doon nyo po makikita yung ano po bang ginagawa namin sa negosyo to. Bakit ba priority ng DXN is our health. Then secondary na yung wealth. Okay? Our product is Ganoderma lucidum. Ang company po natin ay DXN International Private Limited na ang product po natin, main product natin is Ganoderma lucidum. It's a kind of mushroom which is the king of herbs. Grabe, hari ng mga herbs. At kung may hari, meron din pong queen. Yun po yung papaliwanag ng ating butihing medical doctor sa February 2. Abangan nyo po siya. Lalo-lalo na po yung mga hello sa mga nagme-maintenance dyan. Okay, at hindi po tayo, disclaimer na hindi tayo against sa gamot, hindi tayo against sa mga medical doctor. Magkaiba po ang approach ng ating medicines at iba rin po ang approach ng ating Ganoderma. Ang product po ng Ganoderma na pinulverize, ginawa in 2 kinds of capsule. Sa Saudi, kung napanood nyo po yung video ko kanina na si Peter na nasa kung saan bansa, OFW siya na within 20 years, more than 20 years. Ginawa niya rin yung pagiging bilang empleyado sa abroad. Ngayon po, nag-for good siya, nandito na po siya at ito po ang naisip niyang negosyo. Kaya kung ikaw, willing ka magnegosyo at wala ka, nalilito ka kung ano yung dapat mong papasukin, pwede mong itry ang aming DX International. Ito pong nasa screen, ito po yung RG na tinatawag nating Reishigano. Ito pong RG ay supports the body by detoxification. Okay, at bago ko malimutan, binabati ko ang aking partner, Gemma Garcia, ang Lola HK. At nakakatuwa ang kanyang Lola at Night. Yan. Salamat sa mga nanonood. At sa hindi pa nanonood, hindi kayo makapanood sa umaga, hindi kayo makapanood sa pagsabado na alauna, meron din pong gabi. Yan. Monday to Friday naman po siya. Okay. So, ang main product is RG, Reishigano, Detoxification and Cleanser. At nakakatuwa, itong isa naman, IGL. Okay, so dalawa po siya. Dalawang product. Yung isang, ito naman pong GL ay to balancing and repair. So, yung video po kanina, grabe po yung ano niya, no? Ganun katindi yung health problem nila. Isang obese at isa namang medyo hindi po balance, no? Kailangan pala balance. Hindi pwedeng sobrang medyo obese ka, sobrang payat, hindi po malnourished kung tawagin yung iba. So, ang good news, sa pamamagitan po ng ating Ganoderma, which is the king of herbs, no overdose, no underdose, no side effects. At ang nakakatuwa po dito sa ating live stream, marami po tayong matututunan at gustong-gusto ko po i-share sa inyo. Dahil ang inyong lingkod, dati na rin po ito nagkasakit, ganun din po yung ating mga kapamilya, okay? At isa po akong na-try ko yung product. Iba talaga yung nangyayari sa ating health. Tama po. At gustong-gusto ko pong ipaalam sa inyo na meron po tayong produkto na makakatulong. Okay? So sana enjoy and doon sa mga hindi makakapanood ng live, mamaya i-re-record po natin to at mamaya naka ano na po siya sa ating Facebook. Okay? Kasi lahat ng tao halos Facebook na ang inaasikaso. Tama po. Okay? Okay, at nakakatuwa po. Kaya medyo may mga okay. So, doon sa mga nakakita na ng aking video sa Messenger na sinend ko, pakisend naman kung gusto ninyo para malaman po nung iba. Okay, at least kahit na papaano may ginagawa tayong pamamaraan para sa ating video. Mamaya magkakaroon po ito ng magandang sizes, no? May maliit, may malaki. Okay, so tuloy po tayo. Panoorin po natin to.
Welcome to this gonotherapy presentation. Gonotherapy is a line of thought consisting of 4 observation theories that explain how Ganoderma helps to support the human body to overcome its own health problems. Ganoderma is a mushroom, and it's just like any other natural food, but rich in nutrients. It is a food supplement that helps to support the body in a holistic way to maintain health and wellness through
Okay, malinaw po, no? Ang approach po natin ay holistic, not segmental. At isa po ang focus is health, not disease. At ang method natin, prevention. Kaya meron po tayong sinasabi na prevention is better than cure. At ang product po natin ay supplements, not drugs. And good news, ang goal, kung may goal ka sa buhay para makuha mo yung mga pangarap mo, meron din po tayo dito sa ating mga products. Ang goal po natin is wellness, not correction. Okay? Yun po yung pagkakaiba ng conventional medicine and ang ating tinatawag na natural. Okay?
preventive methods. In contrast to this, conventional medicine works on a segmental basis, by using drugs to treat and correct diseases. To attain optimal health, the 4 pillars of health need to be observed. These pillars are a positive mental attitude, healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, and supplementation. Failing in any of these areas will cause the body to have too much toxin, and being out of balance. The toxin and imbalance of the body are the result of various internal and external factors, like stress and others. Toxin and imbalance are also caused by unhealthy eating habits. Bad eating habits will cause an accumulation of toxin, creating health problems for the body. Your body is the best doctor. When toxin accumulates in your body, it has its own defense system to overcome this through 3 phases, called the discharge phase, the put-aside phase, and the tumor-developing phase. In the first level of defense, or the discharge phase, the toxin will be discharged from the body as sweat, urine, phlegm, and stools. If the body is unable to discharge the toxin will either be crystallized into uric acid and stones, or combined with other inert materials to form cholesterol and fat. That is why many people become overweight and obese, and suffer from high cholesterol and joint pains. This is where the second level of defense takes place, or what we call the put-aside phase. If such toxin cannot be discharged from the body for too long, it will develop into serious health problems like tumor. This is the third level of defense, where the tumor developing phase occurs. Knowing that the two main causes of health problems arise from toxin and imbalance of the body, DXN introduced two main products, RG, to support the body in detoxification, and GL, to support the body in balancing. RG and GL are organic and natural products, made from the fruit and root part of Ganoderma. Generally, all our health problems arise from two main causes, namely toxin and imbalance of the body. This is the first observation theory of gonotherapy. The second observation theory states that Ganoderma supports the body, and the body takes care of its own health problems. Ganoderma never acts on the health problems. It is the body that does so, with the support of Ganoderma. The third observation theory helps to explain about ailment reflection after taking Ganoderma. It is not the Ganoderma that causes the ailment reflection, but the body itself trying to discharge the toxin in the process of balancing. The fourth observation theory states the recommended dosage for optimal health. For the first week of consumption, it is recommended to take 1 pair of RG and GL per day, then proceed up to 6 pairs on the 4th week. If ailment reflection is strong, then the dosage has to be reduced.
Okay, so sa mga nanonood ngayon at manonood pa lang at kahit papaano, meron po kayong naunawaan. Doon sa mga medyo may mga katanungan, anytime po pwede nating ano po kayo sa aking inbox, anytime pwede po. So tuloy po natin video.
Until it is manageable to the body. Our human body needs the proper combination of 4 parts of alkaline food to 1 part of acidic food for optimal health. Based on the food that we take every day, this happens in reverse. We tend to take more meat and soft drinks, rather than vegetables, fruits, and grains. Therefore, we need alkaline food supplements to neutralize our body's acidity. DXN has a wide range of alkaline health products, like RG, GL, spcly, Spirulina, Linksy Coffee 3-in-1, and Morincy, for this purpose. Many people with diabetes do not realize that the root cause is from the food that they eat. Diabetes is caused by a pancreas problem, which is in turn caused by poor digestion, due to food lacking in enzyme. Most of the food we eat are cooked food, in which most of the enzymes have been destroyed, resulting in the pancreas having to work extra time and extra hard. If the pancreas is forced to work extra time over a long period of time, it will sooner or later be out of balance, which gives rise to diabetes.
Mamaya po ipapaliwanag natin.
since cooking kills most enzymes, and it is not likely for us to consume raw food, such as salad,
Enjoy
during
watching.
every meal. So this is why DXN provides you with enzyme products like RG, GL, Spirulina, Morenzyme, and Cordypine. Do you know that our red blood cells can only last for 120 days? Our body has to produce red blood cells every day. To produce red blood cells, the body needs two raw materials, which are iron and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll can only be found in green vegetables. Do you eat sufficient vegetables every day?
Malinaw na malinaw, no? Green theory natin na naglalast for 120 days ang red blood cells na kailangan araw-araw pinapalitan po yan. At ang good news, ang red blood cells natin, nagpo-production, we need iron and chlorophyll, only found in green vegetable. Ang question is, marami pa ba tayong natural na green vegetables para masuportahan natin ang ating red blood cells? At ang good news, sa DXN International Private Limited, meron po tayong products.
Most likely not. So what happens? Your red blood cells have to be recycled. The recycling process involves the spleen, liver, and kidneys, and is a very complicated process. If this were allowed to happen for a long period of time, these organs will fail and give rise to serious health problems. To avoid this from happening, DXN offers you the best green food, called Spirulina, which is very rich in chlorophyll.
Manood po tayo.
Do you know that what is good for your stomach is also good for your face, and that the skin is the largest digestive organ of the body? Because of this, you can apply our RG, GL, Spirulina, and even Linksy Coffee 3-in-1 on your face, as a mask for beautification, or even on your whole body. Furthermore, our skin is being exposed to too much toxin, free radicals, chemicals, radiation and stress. DXN personal care products are natural products that serve to protect the skin and also act as nutrition for the skin. Who can consume and use DXN products? Since DXN products are natural health products, they are suitable for all categories of people, starting from infancy to old age, and the sick.
Kahit sino pwede pong gumamit ng ating DXN
You know
products.
that there are so many independent articles that are available online for our reference on Ganoderma, Spirulina, mushrooms, cordyceps, and others.
Ang ganda po at nakakatuwa po. Yung pong ating pinapanood, isa po yan na kailangan natin matutunan, ulit-ulitin, bigyan po natin ng oras dahil sa panahon ngayon ng pandemic, malaki po ang maitutulong ng ating DXN products. At kung papansinin nyo po, no, meron pong pwedeng gawin kahit nasa bahay ka lang. At yun po yung kaninang umaga na nagkaroon po tayo ng live video, network marketing strategy. Yan. Meron po kasi tayong online. Okay? At nakakatuwa dahil sa online, yung mahilig magsumba, importante rin po yung mag-exercise. Kaya meron din po tayong online zumba. Yan. Salamat sa DXN Philippines. Kami po ay nakasama dito sa kahit na sa bahay, mapapanood natin itong ganitong ginagawa ng DXN Philippines. Thank you very much. Okay? So, proceed po tayo. At sa mga DXN business partner ko, napakaganda po itong topic natin. Ito po ay part 2 na. No? At magtutuloy-tuloy po tayo hanggang sa mamaster natin ang ating ganotherapy. Sa ngayon, nasa basic lang po tayo. Basahin po natin yung 4 basic principles. May 4 basic principles po. Yung mga medyo nalilito, ano ba talagang inumin natin, ano ba yung gagawin natin, medyo nahihirapan na, yung nagbibigay naman, di naman doktor, kahit mukhang doktor lang. Okay? So, may 4 basic principle in ganotherapy. Okay? Number 1, yung illness is caused by 2 causes, toxins in our body. Dalawang dahilan lang naman po eh. Minsan nga po natutuwa ako kasi nung di pa ho ako nag-join sa DXN, kung ano na lang iniisip ko, baka naman ako sa aking pamilya, baka ako saan ko lang ito nakuha, tama po, pati yung mga namayapa ako, mga ninuno, sinisisi ko na. Diba? Kasi yun daw mana-mana, inheritance daw. Okay? So, hindi naman po tayo hindi naniniwala doon. Kaya lang noong unti-unti po akong natututo dito, nag-open mind na po yung kaisipan ko na mayroong mga dahilan pala na pwedeng magkaroon ng matitinding karamdaman. Number 2, Ganoderma does not cure illnesses, but it can assist to balance up our body system. Yan. And improve immunity against diseases. Okay? So, any reaction that takes place is caused by our body system and not, malinaw po yun Ganoderma. Minsan po kasi sinisisi natin ang ating produkto. Ano ba yung pinainom mo, Jason? Bakit sa halip na gumaling ako, lalo nagsakitan, lalo naglabasan ng aking mga karamdaman? Na hindi po nila naunawaan na meron pong ginagawang healing process. Kasi ang main product po natin, RGG, detoxifier. Siyempre, kung ikaw may problema sa loob ng katawan, dapat po mailabas yan. Kaya pansinin po natin, instead na nawawala siya, pag inom mo ng mga binibigay po ng mga medical doctor, yung mga gamot, nawawala sakit temporarily. Kasi po yung gamot na binibigay nila ay mga pain reliever. Hindi po tayo against doon. Hinahangaan natin ng mga medical doctors, pinag-aralan nila. Pero yung pong approach niya, magkaiba. Okay? So, ang approach po ng ating product, the Power of Ganoderma, pakinggan nyo mabuti ito, may scanning pong gagawin. Okay, yung scanning po, sa mga hospital, sa mga doktor natin, sa mga clinic natin, meron po siyang scanning, kaya kinukuhanan ka ng mga dugo, lalagay ka sa laboratory, x-ray ka, kunin mo, yung dumi mo, di po ba? Parang sa ganun, malaman nila kung anong problema na meron tayo. Yan po yung sa science. Okay, hindi po tayo against doon. Sa product natin, wala na po tayong mga tinatawag na mga laboratory. May kakayanan po siya, i-scan ka. Ang galing, di ba? At nakakatuwa po, Pag inom mo pa lang, hahanapin niya 1 to 30 days. Grabe kung ikaw, marami kang toxin, marami kang problema sa loob ng katawan, na chemicals, dahil katulad ng mga iniinom natin, mga synthetic, dahil tayo po ay organic. Diseases are caused by imbalance of the body functions. Okay, RG can help regulate the body functions. The intake of RG may cause reactions. we can identify the ailing area, okay, from these reactions. This is known as the scanning effects of RG. RG contain all the natural elements of Ganoderma, water soluble or organic soluble, and volatile elements. Yan, grabe ano. So medyo mga science na itong mga binabasa natin. Kaya gusto kong maging medical doctor. Hindi naman ako makapasa-pasa. Kaya mukhang doktor na lang ako. Pero ang nakakatuwa po, at itong product natin ay hindi po siya ginawa na meron pong halong chemicals, all natural. Approve po tayo ng FDA, Food and Drugs, and certified po tayo ng halal para sa ating mga kapatid na Muslim. 1 to 30 days. Ngayon, kung ikaw po medyo hindi ka naman palapuyat, hindi ka naman marami kinakain mga chemical, vegetarian ka naman, yung 1 to 30 days na yan, hindi ka abuti na 1 to 30 days sa scanning. Minsan po, papapansin natin, at sa tagal ko na rin po rito, meron po akong napapainom ng produkto na agad-agad na didetect agad, nag-i-scan na hahanap agad yung problem. Kung ano man po yung dahilan, bakit po siya nagkakasakit. At nakakatuwa, ilalabas po yan sa pamamagitan ng phlegm, pamamagitan po ng pagpupo, pagpapawis. Pinakamalaking butas ng katawan natin, no, according sa mga expert, ang ating balat. Yan. Kaso ang liliit lang noon, hindi po nakikita yan ng mata natin sa mga microscope lang po. So, pagpapawisan ka, meron nga po ako may breast cancer last 1 year, 2 years ago, na naglabasan po mga rashes. Sabi po nung iba na kapag mayaman, rashes. Pagka mahirap daw, galis. Kaya nakakatuwa po, namimiss ko na rin yung mga seminars, no, sa mga service center. Hello nga pala sa mga service centers, directors natin na patuloy po nagbibigay lingkod. Katulad po dito sa amin sa Bulacan, sa Balagtas, meron po kami kay service center director, kay Mario, kay Makrasig at kay Helen. Tuloy po natin. Regulating 1 to 12 days. Okay? Yung nga palang cleansing detoxification process, 1 to 30 weeks yan mga kabayan, mga kapamilya. Especially sa mga DXN business partners. Ngayon, kung meron naman po na medyo hindi pa alam yung ganitong klase ng pag-aaral dahil very busy, ang daming ginagawa, nakasanayan na lang kung ano lang i-reseta ng doktor, ano lang sabihin, iinumin, tayo po kasi walang ganon. So, mapapansin natin na kapag naka-recover, yung iba po tumitigil na ng pag-inom. I suggest na dapat po kahit na magaling ka na, wala ka nararamdaman, dapat po ituloy mo yung pag-inom. Bakit po? Kasi hindi po tayo gamot. Na ang gamot po, napaka-importante po niyan. Pero kailangan po may prescription ng medical doctor. Bakit po? Hindi ka pwedeng uminom nang wala kang sakit. Napaka-delikado. Not like sa ating Ganoderma, ang ating product ng DXN, dahil natural siya, no overdose, no underdose, no side effect. So, importante po maunawaan natin itong mga kabayan dahil para po maibalik sa malapit na kalakasan. Kung nung una, pinanganak sa mundong ito na wala ka nararamdaman, pero habang tumatagal, lumalaki ka, siyempre, katulad ng inyong lingkod, not getting any younger anymore, no? So, naisipan kong baguhin ko yung aking lifestyle. Kasi kasama po yung 4 pillars eh. Positive mental attitude, healthy diet, healthy lifestyle. Kailangan po yun bago supplementation. Napaka-importante po nun. At yung regulator natin, kung mapapansin nyo, mababasa, 1 to 12 months. Bakit, Jason? Napakahaba naman yan. Kung ang tatanungin nyo po itong gaano katagal yung ginagawa po ng power of Ganoderma, questionin din natin sarili natin, mga kabayan, mga kapamilya. Gaano katagal ka na ba nagme-maintenance? Sorry, no, sa word, alam naman natin na marami pong nagme-maintenance pero patuloy pa rin may sakit. Bakit po? Kasi po, yung pong produkto na binibigay ng mga doktor, karamihan po dyan, no, ay mga pain reliever. Okay? At may gumagaling po. Pero pansinin natin, nandun pa rin po yung sakit. Kasi ang ina-address po ng ating medical drugs, ng binibigay po ng ating mga butihing medical doctor, para po dun sa tinatawag natin, medyo papadaan tayo ng mga sasakyan na didistract po tayo. So yun po yung mga ginagawa po ng ating mga medical doctors para tulungan ang ating mga pasyente. So at the same time, kung meron po tayong maintenance, meron din po tayong pwedeng isabay na supplementation. Ulitin ko, maganda po ang gamot para po sa ating sakit. Tama po. Hindi po tayo against yan. Ang good news, meron din po tayong supplementation para po sa ating health. Kasi ang supplementation, siya po yung magbibigay ng panibagong lakas sa ating immune system. Yan. Yung immune system po ang palalakasin na gift ni Lord. Okay? Kung meron kang gamot, sabay mo lang siya. Okay? Ngayon, kung medyo napaka-importante sa tinatawag nating emergency, importante po ang medical doctor, lalo na emergency. Bakit po? Hindi po kasi tayo na kapag uminom ng ating natural product, pag ikaw na-stroke o nagkasakit ka, biglang inatake ka, ito inumin mo, RGGL, ito product ni Jason, gagaling ka kaagad. Hindi po tayo ganon. Kasi hindi po tayo gamot. Ito po'y dagdag na kalakasan, dagdag vitamins na natural para labanan at palakasin ang ating immune system. At natutuwa po ako kasi may mga tao talagang medyo nagbabaka sakali. Kasi siyempre naman sa hirap po ng buhay, lalo ngayon pandemic, okay, meron ka ng sakit tapos mahawakan ka pa ng COVID-19 na yan. Ang 2020 na halos isang taon tayong na-stuck sa bahay. Tapos ngayon 2021, na-upgrade pa yung mga virus na yan. Kailangan matuto na po tayo kasi hindi na po ito biro at napaka-importante po yung kaalaman. Ang good news, dahil meron po tayo napakabait ni Lord, may online. Okay, kahit di po tayo nakikita, pwede po tayo magkwentuhan. Yung mga kwentong may kwenta. Okay? Kasi yung iba po dyan, kwento ng kwentong walang kwenta. Okay? So, next, yung ating letter D, building 6 to 24 months. At hindi nyo po na itatanong, my mom is a colon cancer survivor na since 68 years old po, ayaw niya na magpa-opera nung ma-advisean siya na kailangan surgery o operahan. Sabi po ng mother ko, yung tatay mo nga, puro opera, namatay rin. So, parang nagkaroon na po siya ng phobia. Sabi niya, bakit di ko na lang subukan itong mga herbs like DXN. Yan. At nakakatuwa ho, since 68, ngayon po 77. Po siya, ngayon 77 na po siya. Kasama po pa rin namin siya. Thank you at nagbukas isip. Kaya kung ikaw nanonood ngayon, kabayan, kapamilya, kapatid, wala pong masama kung subukan nyo at napakadali na po mag-research ngayon. Hindi na kayo magtatanong para magbayad pa sa mga medical doctor. I-research yun na lang. Okay, so regenerating 1 to 3 years. Imagine mo, 1 to 3 years. Kaya ikaw, 1 month ka palang umiinom, nagkakaroon ka na ng mga questions at halos ayaw mo na pakinggan yung nag-o-offer sa'yo, gusto mo na itigil, okay lang naman po yun kasi kayo po yung magdi-decide. Kung ititigil nyo, wala po problema. Kaya lang, hindi po kami nandito para hindi namin kayo paalalahanan, nandito po kami para makatulong. 1 to 3 years po yung regenerating para maibalik. Kumbaga po ba sa bakal na may kalawang ka, habang tinatanggal po yan, nakakaramdam tayo ng mga cleansing reaction at kapag natanggal na po yung mga kalawang sa bakal, aayusin naman po ng ating GL para maibalik sa dati na hindi po agad-agad. Kasi imagine natin, no, mga kapatid, kapamilya, habang iniinom natin yung product ng DXN, wala naman tayong tigil. Nakakakain ng mga junk food, ng mga mantika, ng mga bawal, dahil masarap. At kung ano yung bawal, siya masarap. Diba? So, napakahirap pong sabihin na porque umiinom ka nito, bakit ganun pa rin? Yung healthy diet natin, healthy lifestyle, lalo yung nakaraang Pasko, bagong taon. Kaya kung halimbawa, katulad niyan, kung ikaw ay may diabetes, may na-stroke ka, at nakita mong ganda ng product, medyo mababago na yung dating ginagawa mo. Mahirap pong gawin dahil nakasanayan. Kaya lang, ang magsasuffer, hindi naman po kami. Ang magsasuffer, ikaw mismo na umiinom, nagkakaroon na ng problema. At makikita niyo po sa link ko na marami na pong nakarecover. Hindi po nakarecover dahil sa DXN product. Nakarecover po sila dahil ibinalik sa dating kalakasan at yung ating immune system ay unti-unti nang bumabalik upang ayusin. Bigyan ko po kayo ng mas simple para madali po natin maunawaan. Hindi po ba pag tayo malakas ang resistensya, kahit masugatan ka, hindi mo man gamutin, kusang gumagaling? Hindi po ba? Kasi po, yung immune system mo, napakalakas. Kaya kahit masugatan ka, kahit di mo siya gamutin, wala kang binili sa doktor, wala kang iniinom, unti-unti po siyang gumagaling. Sad to say, habang tumatagal po, nakakaedad tayo, humihina po siya. Especially sa mga kinakain natin na hindi na po natural. Kaya pansinin natin, pag medyo ubis ka, lahat ng sobra, at medyo payat ka, lahat ng kulang, masama. So, napaka-importante po ang ating pag-aaral. Okay? At meron po tayong medical doctor dito. Kung papansinin po natin sa screen si Dr. Vic Caagbay, isa po siyang medical doctor na nagpaliwanag ng food supplements fact. Okay? Supplements help to give you the adequate amount of essential nutrients. Kasi yung nutrients po, ano po ba itong nutrients? No? Ito po kailangang makuha ng ating internal organs. Kasi may mga organs po tayo Kumbaga sa sasakyan kahit brand new yan. Kung isang pyesa masira dyan, iba na po takbo yan. Tama po. Ganon din po tayo. Kaya kailangan pong matutunan natin na pakainin na natural. Hindi po chemical. Sad to say, according sa mga medical doctor, ang gamot po ay chemical. Kaya lang, meron pong pag-aaral sila para hindi ka ma-overdose, hindi ka magkaroon ng side effect. Kailangan sundin natin kung ano po ipapayo nila dahil pinag-aralan nila yan. Ang good news sa DXN products natin, kahit po hindi ka doktor, katulad ko na mukha lang doktor, pwede po tayo mag-offer niyan at ipaliliwanag lang natin kung ano pong meron. Ngayon, kung halimbawa ayaw nyo pong maniwala sa inyong lingkod o sa ibang mga DXN members, meron po tayong mga medical doctors na may video, pwede natin puntahan, kausapin, tawagan kung gusto ninyo, open na open po sila. Kasi ang hangad lang naman po natin lahat ay makatulong sa kapwa, di po ba? At napaka-importante po na huwag ka magkasakit. Napakahirap po. Kasi pag nagkasakit ka, lahat affected na. Akala mo ba pag ikaw may sakit, hindi affected yung family mo? Natural, ma-apektuhan din sila. Ayaw nilang kapamilya nila may nararamdaman o magkakasakit. At ang matindi pa rito, pag nahawa ka pa ng COVID, di po ba? Basahin na lang po ninyo to, no? At meron naman po akong mga post sa Facebook account para, kasi kung babasahin ko isa-isa, ang bilis ng oras, 15 minutes na lang. Tatapos na naman tayo. Okay, yan po si Dr. Vic Caagbay. Ito po ang kanyang profile. Siya po ay medical officer din, no? Okay, head ng programmatic, yan, Department of Health, okay, Health Emergency Manager, okay, Management, WHO, grabe, napakatindi ng kanyang profile. At nakaraan pong January 20, meron din po tayong medical doctor, si Dr. Flordeliza, Lalas, Ridulme. Okay? And good news, Star Diamond po siya, no? Grabe ho sa DXN. Sa mga hindi pa nakakaalam, yung mga position namin sa Diamond, ako po yung Executive Star Diamond, meron po kasing marketing ang DXN. At hindi ka lang pagagandahin ang katawan mo, palalakasin. Kaya nga ang lagi namin hinahanap dito, naghahanap po kami ng may mga sakit sa katawan at may sakit sa bulsa. Kaya dalawa po yun. Kung magiging healthy ka, gagawin mo yung negosyo natin, to follow na yung pagiging wealthy mo. Panoorin po natin to.
Ating mga supporters, nariyan always, hindi nangiiwan ating mga Crown Ambassadors, ang mga Crown Diamonds, ang lahat ng Advisory Council representatives, of course, ang ating magigiting na Service Center Directors, hello sa inyong lahat dyan, and ang ating mga Active Diamonds, good morning to all of you, and of course, sa ating mga Speakers Bureau members, ayan, ang ating mga masisipag na Speakers Bureau, all our branch PICs, ayan, ating mga branch agents, service leaders, and new members, and welcome po dito sa ating DXN Interactive Live Stream today. Ayan. So, meron ako dito mga nakikitang mga pa-shoutout, technical.
Year, 2020 is a very stressful year for everyone. Alam natin po yan. Dahil dito, ang taon na ito yung...
Ito po yung ating medical doktora na paliwanag po nakaraan.
Marami ang taong naapektuhan at kinabahan sa nangyari. Marami din ho ang nawalan ng trabaho kasi karamihan ho ng mga establishment o kaya mga...
Medyo na-advance ko po, no, para makilala natin ang gusto. Sino po ba yung ating doktora?
In 1987, she's a dental associate in Galvan Dental Clinic. In 1990, she became a senior dentist of Juan Rosalinda Casino Foundation. And currently, a private practitioner in Thailand Dental Clinic in Mangaldan, Pangasinan.
Okay, so malinaw po, hindi po siya medical doctor, isa po siyang dentist. Kaya doktora rin ang tawag sa kanya. Okay, para po, yung pong apat kanina na pinakita ko, yung po yung talaga mga medical doctor. Siya naman po yung dentist.
Without further ado, let's all welcome our guest doctor, Star Diamond, Flordeliza Ridulme.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Sa lahat po ng... Hello, good morning, ma'am. Good morning po.
Baka meron kang munang gustong batiin ng...
Okay? Eat the right food. Kailangan din natin yung mga... kailangan din natin kumain ng mga foods na
Okay, so... Next tayo, no? Meron po kasi tayong oras set. Kailangan sundin po natin yan. Okay? At gusto ko pong i-congratulate. Meron po tayong awardee. Kasi ang DXN po ay member po ng DSAP. Yan. Direct Sailing Association of the Philippines. At this coming awardee, kasama po ang ating mga Crown Ambassador. Yan. Congratulations po. Okay, to be successful, you must find peace of mind, acquire the material needs of life, and above all, attain happiness. Okay, kaya na po yung hilpo siya. Okay, yung mga words na yan, nakakatulong po yan para sa ating mga, lalo na sa ating mga kababayan na nasa bahay lang at sa mga nakikinig ngayon, napakaganda po. At lagi kong dapat ipaliwanag o ipaalala sa atin lahat yung 4 pillars of health. Kasi sa dami nating mga ginagawa, sa dami nating mga iniisip, baka makalimutan natin kung paulit-ulit po tayo, mabuti na yung lagi po tayong handa. Okay? Maging positive mental attitude ka, healthy lifestyle, healthy diet, and supplementation. Wag na wag mawawala kahit isa dyan. The key to success, never take your eyes off the target. Okay, galing po nung picture na to dahil itong picture na to may agila, no? Ang lupit ng kanyang paningin. Kaya kung ikaw gusto mong maging agila sa DXN International, pwedeng-pwede ka rito. At nakakatuwa po, ang grupo ko ay DXN EDG Team. Yan. Eagles of the Dragon. Hindi ka lang magiging agila rito. Magiging dragon ka pa. Yan. Okay. Join DXN now. Huwag na pa natin patagalin. January. Imagine mo, ilang araw na lang. February na naman. Happy Chinese New Year. Happy Valentine ng batian. Ang bilis ng panahon. Kumusta naman ang iyong New Year's resolution? Mayroon na bang linaw? Hintayin pa ba natin uli ang 2022 para start ulit tayo sa New Year's resolution? So ngayon pa lang, magkaisa tayo, teamwork tayo. Join DXN now, world-class products. Bakit po? Hanggang abroad, 190 countries po tayo. Kaya kung meron po kayong mga kamag-anak, kakilala, na gusto mo na mag for good at naghahanap po ng negosyo, especially mga OFW, tulungan po natin, i-share natin itong ganito kaganda. Kung nahirapan kayo magpaliwanag, i-send nyo na lang ang ating video, ang ating live stream. Kung meron po kayong mga katanungan, anytime po, handa po kaming sumagot kahit nasa bahay ka lang. Gamitin po natin yung kasi ngayon po, online na lahat eh. Kaya yung mga estudyante, pati nanay, nag-aaral na rin. Hindi po ba, kahit walang sweldo. Ang good news sa DXN, habang nag-aaral ka, habang inaalam mo ito, at member ka, bumibili ka ng produkto, kumikita ka pa. Kung nagustuhan nyo, like and share. Okay? At meron tayong kasunod na online exclusive. Yan, isa na naman po yung napaka-tinding motivator, coach. Isa po yung nakasama ko rin ito nung gi-start po ako sa Pasay. Walang iba si Upline Manny Green Pula. Yan. Si Manny Green Pula po, dati sa hindi nakakaalam, dati po siyang traffic enforcer. At ang balita ko, meron din po siya mga kakilala o siya na meron din nagkaroon na rin po siya ng mga health problem. Kasi ang DXN po ay para po sa gumandang kalusugan. Napakahirap naman po na marami kang naging magandang income. Okay, sorry no sa word, pero may karamdaman ka. Hindi ka magiging happy. Mas maganda siguro maging healthy ka, bumalik sa dating normal ang iyong kalagayan, at the same time, wealthy ka pa. Di po ba? Okay, papanoorin po natin yung online exclusive niya mamaya sa Zoom. Sesend ko sa inyo. Send ko sa inyo yung link ng Zoom. I-click nyo lang. Okay? Kung wala po kayong download na Zoom, mag-download na po kayo para maka-attend kayo. Meron po akong advice sa inyo. Ito pong DXN products, kahit sa dami ng produkto, yung iba nalilito. Yan. Kaya sana makatulong po ito. Kung meron po tayong kakilala na may high blood diabetes, kung ano man yung sakit niya, cancer man siya or what, at kung nabalitaan din natin kung may problema kasi tayo sa virus, pwede po nating i-refer ito. Ito pong 4 na product, ito po yung tinatawag namin na Big 4. Okay? Kasi sa dami po ng mga produkto, lalo na sa mga first timer na member, hello, sa mga member ko. Ito po yung i-offer natin itong 4. At doon sa paliwanag po ng 4 na product na yan, mapapanood nyo po sa module 2 ko. Ano po ba ginagawa sa katawan natin? Okay? Itong 4 na to, malaki po may tutulong. Ang idadagdag mo rito, yung RGGL na main product, magiging 6 na. Okay? Kasi magkakaiba po ang trabaho niyan at yan po'y magtutulong upang mapalakas ang ating immune system. Ulitin natin yung kaninang nauna na RG tsaka GL, detoxifier and cleanser, at yung GL naman, balancer and rebuilder. Wag na wag pong mawawala At yung dosage po, nandun din po sa video kung paano natin iinumin. Ilang dosage. Bigyan ko lang kayo, 1 pair, 1 week. After 2 week, after 1 week, gagawin na po natin 2 pairs. Pagdating po na 1 week, tataasan na natin. Kaya 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. Ganun po siya. At andun din po yung paliwanag bakit po kailangan utay-utay natin. Ang good news niyan, dahil ang mother ko po, dahil may colon cancer, hindi nyo po na itatanong, 30 capsule po daily inuubos niya. Inabot po ng 4 days po ininom yun, or 5 days I think. Then binabaan niya na po ng 15 hanggang sa unti-unti na pong nakakaganda na, gumaganda ng kanyang karamdaman. Meron po kasing cleansing reaction na, which is na unawaan naman niya kung bakit nangyayari ron. Lumabas po yung mga mababahong, sorry sa mga medyo hindi maganda. Yung mga amoy, yung kanyang pakilasa, yung kanyang nararamdaman dahil nasa cleansing reaction po siya that time. At ang good news ngayon po, medyo utay-utay na. Kaya lang pinagbabawal ko kasi alam niyo mga kabayan, kapamilya, sa pagkain po talaga natin nakukuha yung mga nangyayaring mga sakit natin ngayon kung uobserbahan ninyo. At higit sa lahat, sa nangyayaring pandemic, nai-stress ka na. Kaya wag na wag po tayong umabot sa depress. So, sana sa aking maikling pagpapaliwanag, meron pa po tayong kasunod. Napakahalaga po na maunawaan natin mabuti ito at meron pa po ako mga susunod na mga seminars kung paano ba natin ma-overcome ang ating fear, ang ating tinatawag na discouragement and rejection. Lahat po yan nanggaling dito. Complete package na nga ho. Nakakatuwa ang DXN. No? Hindi lang ho pampamilya. Yan. May Zumba pa. Kaya pang sports pa. So with that, ang inyong lingkod, pansamantalang mamamaalam ulit. Nakalipas na naman 1 oras every Saturday. At kung meron po kayong mga katanungan o kaya mga special request, kung ano yung gusto nyong topic tungkol sa ating kalusugan, kung may nararamdaman kayo, kung gusto nyong maunawaan ng gusto, pwede po nating pagtulungan dito sa ating online live stream video. With that, magandang umagang kay ganda. Thank you very much. Good morning, DXN.